So, you watched my really old video on how to sleep better. You followed all the steps I gave you, but you're still struggling to sleep. Keep on forcing yourself to sleep, which actually makes the process much worse. I was just like you actually. I would follow a certain routine I got off YouTube to go to sleep faster, but it just didn't work. I would end up getting around 5 to 6 hours of sleep, but I created this short and easy routine which isn't complex at all, and it is both easy to remember and easy to follow. But first, this is the argument for MushaMind, where we preach giving quick and useful advice, help everyone improve their lives. We're almost at 1,000 subscribers. Let's reach this goal. Anyways, let's begin this video. First, I'm going to ask you to do 2 things before you go to bed. The first thing I want you to do is to not be on your screen 30 minutes before you go to bed. Your screen will first distract your brain with the content you're watching, whether it's some funny content or just TikTok in general. Nevertheless, it's still going to distract your brain. The second thing is that the screen produces blue light. Here's the thing you need to know about blue light. Blue light will disrupt your circadian rhythm, which is a 24-hour internal clock. Now, our brain regulates cycles of alertness and sleepiness by responding to light changes in our environment. All you need to know from the sciencey thing, if you disrupt your circadian rhythm, it becomes much harder for you to fall asleep. The next step I want you to do is an activity which isn't overstimulating for your brain. If you do an activity which isn't stimulating, like reading a book or meditating, it will help your brain relax. Activities I recommend doing are reading, meditating, drinking tea. I personally do some reading, because reading is kind of boring and it also forces me to learn something new. Now, after your activity, you have to create a to-do list. To-do list aims to narrow your thoughts down for tomorrow. Let's say that you have a deadline or you have to do an activity tomorrow. Instead of those things being inside your cycle of thoughts, it's better for you to write them down because you will not forget them for tomorrow. And you clearly point out that I'm going to do this tomorrow. And after this, I want you to get into bed. Then make sure that your phone isn't next to you. It should be on your table or somewhere far in your room. Just make sure that your phone isn't easily accessible. If you would find yourself struggling to fall asleep, we wouldn't want you to easily access your phone and watch TikTok again, making you lose an hour or 2 of sleep. Now that you're in bed, I want you to perform this method, which is called the military method. This was created for the Navy pre-flight school to help pilots fall asleep when they need rest, despite loud noises and dangerous circumstances. Now I'm going to explain to you how to perform the military sleep method. First, you need to close your eyes and focus on your breathing for a bit. Then, you start from your face, relaxing all the muscles present in the body part. You can do this by tensing the muscles in your body part for a few seconds and then letting go. After finishing relaxing your face, you would repeat step 2 for your neck, shoulders, arm, chest, back, etc. You would first start with your face and then you will end up finishing with your toes. Sounds kind of weird. After you have relaxed every part of your body, I want you to imagine a relaxing environment, like a beach or green fields. Any environment which relaxes you. Imagine what the environment looks like. What do you see? What sounds do you hear? What will it smell like? However, if your imagination isn't so good, you can do something else. You can repeat in your head, don't think, for about 10 seconds. And then it just clears your mind. You have distracting thoughts, then return to the imagination or go back to the chant. You do need to remember that it will take some time for you to master this method, so don't expect immediate results after one night. If you follow this small routine before you go to sleep and while you're sleeping, I'm sure that you'll be able to sleep much better compared to yesterday. Anyways, that's all I have to say. This is MushaMind.